Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new here. I am so happy to finally be doing a sit down, chit chat, catch up type of video because it has been almost 2 years since I've done this. The last time was when we just moved into this house, which again was almost 2 years ago. So happy to finally be doing this. I asked you guys to send me in your anonymous messages on the YouTube community page, I think, and you guys came through loads of questions, and I purposefully did not open a single one, as you guys can see, right? Didn't open anything so that I'm not rehearsing any answers, because sometimes when you read questions beforehand you can get like an idea of what to say. So this will be on the spot, just friends catching up, chilling, you know, vibing. The kids have gone to do the food shop with their dad, so I don't have long until they get back. It is a free house, it's quiet. Listen, you can hear a pin drop. Before we get started, I wanted to say make sure you follow me on all my social media, because I'll leave it in the description box below. I am way more active on there than I am on YouTube. I wish I could be as active here. It's just so much more time and effort that needs to be dedicated to editing these long videos, and everyone's into the short form content, but I don't know about you, I'm still loving the long form YouTube type of videos. They're genuinely my favorite. Let's dive into the questions and let me know if you guys would like these a lot more regularly, because I will make them happen. If you guys can read that from here. Thank you to anyone who has left such a nice message, even though it's anonymous and I'm not going to know who you are, because you could really take advantage of these anonymous boxes and talk the most ish, but you chose to be kind. How old are you? Guess how old I am in the comments below. The OGs will know how old I am, but guess, just take a wild guess. That's my favorite response for whenever someone asks me how old I am, and it's always younger than what I actually am. Do you have Netflix recommendations? I do have Netflix recommendations. The last one that I watched that I absolutely loved is Witness number 3. Watch it on Netflix, it's really good. I think it's kind of newish. I have 2 kids, 2 boys, almost 3 and 6. I don't know if I should have a third one or stop. I'm afraid I will regret it later, or I'm afraid of too much work. What's your advice? Thank you. Listen, why is this me? She is me, I am her. This is exactly the mental battle that I am sort of like going through right now, because if you ask my husband, he will have 10 kids. He'll do like back to back to back to back, one after another. He'll have a whole football team. He doesn't care. It is the women who are carrying the child. It is you who goes through roller coasters of emotions, because let's not pretend that pregnancy is as simple as just birthing a baby or growing a child and then giving birth. The emotional turmoil you go through is insane. Like, forget the body changes, let's talk about the emotional, like all the changes that happen up here, because nobody talks about that, do they? And maybe inshallah, like the third time round for me will be a lot easier, but my first and second pregnancy, okay, the first one I was 19. You can guess how that goes, right? I don't want to delve too much into it because I really want to just answer this lovely lady's question, but if you guys would like me to speak more about it, happy to. Let's do this in a nutshell. First child, I was 19, didn't have much. Support wise, emotionally, physically, I had zero support other than from my husband. Second time, especially being 19, you're a child, having a child, you know, like that's the time when you really need parents, family. I didn't have any of that, I'll be honest with you. And second time around, alhamdulillah, we had a house, like everything was much better, but I struggled a lot mentally. Again, no support, just me and my husband and my little 2 babies. Inshallah the third time will be a lot easier, but you can guess from the first 2 pregnancies why I'm not like rushing. I have the same questions as you, girl. Like, can somebody help me out here, and can somebody help this lovely lady who sent in this question in the comment section below? Help us both out, okay? Let us know. Parents of 2 that then had a third, how was it? How did you handle it? Let me know. Do you have your own brand? Maybe I do. maybe I don't. I'm just joking, I don't yet, but I kind of do, I kind of don't. Like, it's in the works, but once it's all completed, I'll let you guys know. Assalamu alaikum, I hope you're doing fine. I just want to know what you do for a living. Okay, wa alaikum salam. So what I do for a living is content creating. So I do full-time content creating on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, all these platforms. When you see me doing ads, that is me working with a brand. And whenever I work with brands, whenever you see me do ads with brands, that is what I'm doing. I'm working with brands to share a product or a service or an event or something like that. I have worked with incredible brands thanks to you guys that constantly support me, and honestly I wouldn't have what I have right now or be where I am partly thanks to you guys, and of course due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I cannot say that any of this was my doing. It really isn't. It isn't something that I created on my own and it's all me. I'm not of those that believe that it is just me. It all came from my hard work, my this, my that. That's maybe like, you know, but majority of it is with thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I could not have done it without the guidance of, yeah, the Most High. Why didn't you just say your husband went to umrah? I don't have to disclose things, honest to God. Don't have to tell you everything, and also because of my safety, I'm not going to tell you guys that my husband went to here or across the world and he's no longer here. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a bit of a weird one. And I also don't ever post when I'm on holiday. I always post when I'm back. Like, there's a lot of things that we do that may not make sense, but it makes sense to me. And I'm not going to share that he's halfway across the world, you know? No disrespect to you when I'm answering that, and I know you probably don't mean any disrespect. I'm asking, are you Somali or Barawani because you look Asian? Do you guys actually think I look Asian? I don't think I do. I am 100% full Somali. Do you want more kids? If so, how many? If not, why? Okay, so I sort of answered this in the other question. I do want more kids, but emotional trauma, a lot of other things, but I'm leaning more towards another child, inshallah, if Allah wills. What part of London do you live in? Now am I gonna really tell you that? Am I really gonna tell you that? But all you need to know is it's in London. Oh my goodness, your biggest regret? I don't have regrets, honestly, because as cliche as it sounds, without the things that you've done that were wrong, you wouldn't be where you are. So without the mistakes, you wouldn't be here, because you learn from making mistakes. And I'm always, as a parent, trying to allow my children to make their own mistakes in life, whether what I think they want to do is good or bad. I want them to just do it so that they can learn from it. You know, it's something that I never got to experience. I wasn't really allowed to make mistakes. Like, it meant you're bad, and I don't really agree with that. So do you feel like you have no life after having kids? Oh my gosh, what a question. I don't feel like I have no life because of having kids. Absolutely not. I have even more of a life after I've had kids than before having kids, if that makes sense. Like, my life before, if I really think about it, would I switch now if I had the choice? Like, would I go back to life without kids now that I have children? Absolutely not. If you gave me an option to do it like just now, literally switch everything back, I don't think any parent would do that, because me knowing my children now and knowing their personalities, me having this unconditional love towards my kids, can I really go back to life before having that? Absolutely not. And like I say, I have more of a life now because I get to relive things through their eyes. I know it's not good to be living through your kids, but if you've had a traumatic childhood, you'll understand this. Like, watching your kids live the best life that you never had growing up. No, I absolutely love it. Like, when we travel, how the little things are like the biggest things to their eyes. Like, how beautiful flowers are even more beautiful because your kids are like, oh my god, look at that. And you're like, it's just a flower. But then like, no mommy, look at the colors, look at this and look at that. And you really stand there and like, you deep it and you're like, yeah, oh my god. I would have just casually walked past this if I wasn't with my kids. They literally bring out the best in me and in everything around me. And alhamdulillah for them, honestly. I 100% agree with that. Not all the time, let me say. But sometimes I do feel that way. I feel like people just want to see the happy, the jolly. They don't really want to open their app and feel sad, you know. That's why a lot of us don't really share the down days or the really bad bits, you know. Have you ever cried during a movie? No, I haven't, but I really do want to go watch the Barbie film. I really want to take Liana. Like, can someone tell me if it's appropriate for me to take her or not? I don't know, because I haven't watched it. I'm thinking of going to watch it first, then making my decision after. Just had a donut break because my camera died, and while it charged, I thought I'd have a cup of tea with a bit of donut. And yeah, we're back now. If everything's changed a little bit, that's why I had to take the camera and charge it. Right, we'll do a couple of more and then I might do the rest of them in a vlog. You're pregnant. Yes, I am. Congratulate me please in the comments below. I am indeed pregnant. I'm not pregnant, guys. But anytime anyone asks me, you're pregnant or are you pregnant in a Q&A, I always say yes I am. Because how insensitive. I could have been trying. I could have really been trying, and it could have been like 2-3 years. Imagine that was the case. I'll be heartbroken right now if I read that. So please just don't ask stuff like that, because it's really insensitive, you know. Having any more children? Just wondering, as you're an absolute amazing mother. Thank you so much, that is so kind. And inshallah I'll have as many as Allah has written for me to have, because remember, everything has been written 50,000 years before we were even created as mankind. That is insane when you think about it. Thank you so much, first of all. And second of all, I go on daily walks now. I try my best not to miss. Even if I can't make it to the 10k steps a day, I will just go out for like half an hour. Just 15 minutes there, 15 minutes back every day. I try my best to. Sometimes I literally look at my watch, guys. I look at my Apple Watch. And by the way, how nice is the strap of my Apple Watch? I'll link it below if you want it. So nice, isn't it? It looks nice with outfits now. But sometimes I look at it and I would have done like 2,000 steps at 8 p.m. Like, I'm not joking. It is now 5:28 and I've done... Can you guys see that? If you can see that, I'm on 2,800. 5:30 is mad. So my aim is to just get outside and just walk and try to like not eat huge portions. So I'll eat until I'm full. When I'm full, I stop eating, whether my food on my plate is finished or not. I will not throw it away. I'll give it to my husband, or I'll keep it for like later. But I've been doing that for so long now, I can't overeat. I just can't. So I don't finish my food. I don't force myself to eat it all. Was it like getting married early for me? It was very hard. I don't recommend. I really don't. Although if you ask my husband, he will recommend it, because he's looking at it in a Islamic perspective, which is a really good thing to do. I would say do it if you have lots of help and like family help available, and if you have a husband or you guys don't mind working to support each other and just be a unit, I would say do it. But it was tough. It wasn't the hardest thing in the world, but it was hard. You are only a Muslim influencer to get inclusive opportunity / PR. Right, is that right? Okay, it must be true then. If you say so, it must be true. Yeah, I mean, you guys know I don't actually do like PR, like gifted stuff. It's because I don't accept a lot of things. I don't care about freebies. I would rather go out and buy stuff with my own money and see if I like it, rather than just present everything and anything to you guys. I can easily take, but I don't want to bombard you with so many products, especially if you can't afford it. Like, we're in a cost of living crisis, for God's sake. Do you know what I mean? And I don't really care for freebies. I'll be honest. I can get so many things for free. I can. But do you see me doing gifted or this and that a lot? No, I'll be very selective with what I accept for gifting if it's something that I enjoy and I think you guys will benefit from, not something that costs like £2,000, £3,000, you know. I mean, what she said must be true then, innit? If she said it, whoever she is. Any holiday plan for this year and where? Oh my gosh, guys, inshallah, right, we are going away in literally less than a week when you're watching this, I think. But I'm so excited. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok because I'll be posting there a lot more than I post on here, and I always forget to post on shorts. So follow me on there. I'll vlog it inshallah for YouTube, but it comes out like maybe a year later because, you know, time to sit and edit 30-minute long videos is long, so please follow me on those things. 3 tips on having a clean home. I wouldn't know, to be honest, because everything's a mess apart from what you see in the back. I'm telling you, when you have kids, I can't be bothered cleaning this dolls up because she's just gonna come and ruin it again. I'm telling you, not everything is what it seems. All that glitters certainly isn't gold. You guys give me your tips. What's your favorite breakfast? Joe and the juice sandwich. If you know me, I'll have that breakfast, lunch, dinner anytime. Now, oh, the kids are back, guys. I'm gonna have to wrap this up. I have so many more questions and I wanted to go update you guys on like the house situation and like moving. Oh my god, what's going on? Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, please.
Yeah, nice. Oh, we can't wait to this tomato.
That's gonna be so nice with milk. Right, so I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Leave me any questions on the same link that's on my page on the community section, but I'll leave it in the description box below so I can do the next Q&A and answer your questions inshallah.